Hey everyone, welcome back. So Volvo is bringing back the P1800. Yes, that P1800, and it's called the 2026 Volvo P1800 Cyan. If you love classic cars but also love modern tech, this thing feels like it was built specifically for us. The original P1800 was already a design icon, and this new version doesn't try to erase that history. It leans into it hard. You still get that long, elegant hood, the smooth fastback roofline, and those unmistakable curves. But now everything looks tighter, wider, and way more confident. It's retro in the best way, like seeing an old photo and realizing it aged incredibly well. Before we go any further, real quick, if you're into future classics, modern Volvos, or just cool car news without the boring stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel out a ton, and you won't miss stuff like this when it drops. Alright, back to the good part. What really surprised me is how Volvo didn't just make this a pretty nostalgia piece. The P1800 Cyan is coming with a hybrid powertrain, and it actually fits the car's personality. It's not about crazy numbers or track-only bragging rights. It's about smooth, instant torque and effortless speed. You get that quiet electric push around town, then the gas engine steps in when you want to have some fun. It feels very Volvo. Quick when you need it, calm when you don't, and always composed. This isn't a car that's screaming for attention. It just has it. And here's the part nobody really expected. Volvo gave this thing light off-road capability. I'm not saying you're rock crawling in a classic coupe, but the raised stance, adaptive suspension, and all-wheel drive mean rough roads, gravel paths, and bad weather aren't a problem. It's basically built for real-world driving, not just weekend car shows. You could actually road trip this thing, take it places, and not stress every time the pavement gets sketchy. That alone makes it feel more usable than most retro-inspired cars. Step inside, and the interior is where the old meets new vibe really hits. Volvo kept it clean and driver-focused, but it's way more premium than the original ever was. You've got modern digital displays that don't feel oversized or gimmicky, physical controls that actually make sense, and materials that feel properly upscale, leather, brushed metal, subtle ambient lighting. It still feels cozy and personal, not like a spaceship. Volvo clearly wanted this to feel special without being intimidating, and honestly, they nailed it. One thing I love is how this car respects its past. The original P1800 was never about raw power or aggression. It was about style, comfort, and reliability. The Cyan version carries that same DNA, just updated for 2026. Compared to older models, it's obviously faster, safer, and way more refined. But it still feels like a Grand Tourer at heart. This isn't a supercar killer. It's a car you fall in love with over time. Now let's talk pricing, because, yeah, this is where reality kicks in a little. Early estimates put the P1800 Cyan well into premium territory. Think limited production, handcrafted details, and Volvo positioning it as a halo car. This isn't meant to be everywhere. It's meant to be special. Expensive? Absolutely. But for what it represents, a modern classic with real usability, it kind of makes sense. What really excites me is what this car says about Volvo as a brand. They could have played it safe. They could have made another crossover. Instead, they revived a legend and gave it a future. The P1800 Cyan feels like a love letter to enthusiasts who want something emotional but still practical enough to live with. So yeah, if this thing actually makes it to production as planned, it might end up being one of the coolest modern classics of the decade. Let me know what you think. Would you daily drive a modern P1800, or is this more of a garage masterpiece for you? And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around, because cars like this deserve to be talked about.